Hello everyone, today we're going to be walking through one of our custom Power BI templates for Epicor Kinetic ERP users. If you aren't aware, we have built 6 templates using Epicor's SQL database as the data source. Basically, we pull the essential metrics that a manufacturer would typically monitor from an Epicor perspective and make them even easier to get to. The goal of these templates is to allow you to skip right into analyzing data instead of messing with the tables and data models. So this demo will be focusing on the sales review template, but like I said, we do have 5 other templates available and we will have them linked in the description below, so make sure to check those out if those are of interest. Before I get into it, just a quick reminder that these reports are available online through the Power BI service via Microsoft 365. If you have a Power BI license, just log in with your Microsoft 365 credentials to access the reports that you've been given access to. Okay, so I'm logged into our Microsoft 365 Power BI service, and you can see that these are the 4 report templates that I have available. Okay, so sales review. Self-explanatory, it focuses on sales orders and quotes out of Epicor. This first tab, the sales analysis tab, provides a summary view of all the orders and the dollar amounts in a selected time frame. So a couple things to point out. Across the top, you can see your total sales and total sales orders. Below that, you can see trending information, both a month-over-month and year-over-year trend of sales dollars. Then you have your top customers in terms of total sales amount and the breakdown in terms of customer territory. A reminder that these are all fully interactive and tied together. So if I want to dive deeper into a specific customer, I can, let's say, click on this bar graph and the other graphs and metrics will mirror that filter. And then I just click off of it when I want to go back to the overview. Same goes for everything else too. For example, you can drill down based on territory by clicking on a specific part of this donut graph, and then it's actually called drill down. And now everything will reflect that specific territory. The other option that's pretty standard across our templates is filtering by a certain date range. So if you want to focus on, let's say, 2020 data, you can do that. Also worth pointing out is this panel on the right-hand side. There are a lot more filter options here as well. For example, I can narrow down just to Wisconsin. And then any filter you put on this screen will carry through the other tabs as well. So let's say you're looking at an overview of Wisconsin data in 2020, because that's what we have here now. If I go to the order details tab, for example, that filtering will stay. So this screen gives you visibility onto order numbers, lines, release info, part numbers, sales reps, etc. A common move we see for this tab is exporting data. So in order to do that, navigate to the top ellipses, export data, and then choose the export settings you want, either CSV or Excel. Before I forget also, you can reset your filters by clicking this button. Last thing to point out on this tab is that you can sort your data by total sales, part numbers, whatever it may be, by double-clicking the header of the column you want to sort by. Okay, so quote analysis. This focuses on quotes out of Epicor, tracking the number of quotes, specific amounts correlating with quotes, and it ties to sales orders so you can see which of the quotes actually turned into orders. That data is also reflected in this win metric here. The graphs below show you how the quotes are broken down by both production group or sales rep, and you can see how your win percentage is looking compared to any goals you set. So this yellow line is indicating a goal, so you can quickly see win percentages above that goal. And just like before, you can click through any of these graphs or tables to get a more focused look. So let's dive into a specific sales rep, for example. So now we can quickly see their win percentage is above goal, but when looking at the dollar amount metric, it's actually below. So this tells us fairly quickly that this rep is winning a lot of deals, but they're low value. The last tab is the customer map, and this provides great location-based data. It essentially creates a pin based off customer addresses and displays them on this map, and the size is directly correlated with the value of the sales for that specific customer. So this gives you a great overview regionally of who your top customers are. And then once you hover over an individual pin, you can see some additional information into that customer as well. If you have any questions or want to learn more about how this would be implemented into your environment, just contact us at helpdesk@2wtech.com. We are always happy to provide more information where it's needed. We will also link a link in the description. This will allow you to pull up these dashboards and play with them in real time. We have the templates up and running on our website, so go ahead, play around, and if you have any questions, reach out.